is that it seems like men now are so bold and so nonchalant about expressing interest in a female when they got a wife at home. I just don't. I guess for me, I've been so used to seeing people married. For instance, I always think about my brother. Like, he's been married for a long time. You know what I'm saying? And then after watching my mom and my dad, I'm like, who in their right mind is bold enough to openly, blatantly just express interest in a female knowing that they got a woman at home, a wife at that, But I go so far to say, if you have a girlfriend, I respect that woman because I wouldn't want, my boyfriend or significant other trying to pursue somebody else and we supposed to be together. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, somebody, like, what is it? And especially, this is the worst part. Men of God in the pulpit, that's the worst part. Like, I just feel like it's just ridiculous. So, I mean, what do y'all think? Like,
we actually talked about this in a chat.
mm-hmm.
One of the and a guy said that one of his pro fights had a side piece at the wedding.
What?
Of course, they got divorced, him and the girl, and have been divorced. But it's like, okay, as a lot of guys have said, if you can get down on one knee and propose, you're supposed to cut everything else off because you focus on that one person. So it becomes one of those I still got it syndrome. As somebody also described in the chat, I still got it syndrome. I thought I was ready, but I'm not really ready. So let me just still low key do something. Or I love her, but I don't love that one. But I'm still gonna play. But my heart is with this one, but it ain't with the other two besides y'all.
So, but my thing is this. So I feel like this: if you're dealing with this person, right, and you've been dealing with this person for a long time, if your heart not with that person, why are you there? I guess that's the part I don't understand. Because my mom laugh all the time when I meet somebody and I be like, oh mom, I went out with this person, da 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 da, and I'll say certain things that person did, and my mom will be like, oh no, that ain't gonna last because I know you and I know that gets on your nerves. I don't know. What is it?
Standards, I guess.
Okay. So when you say standards, though, do you mean our standards or the men's standards?
Both.
Okay.
Because, what I've come across is guys are on the makeup is guys are hunters. So what it is, they're hunters. So if we're not, I've noticed with me, if I'm not challenging the guy on certain things, it's like they think it's to get over and do whatever. But if I'm constantly challenging, it's like, okay, I can't pull that on her. I can't do this on her. I can't say
True.
So I either leave her alone altogether or tighten up.
True.
So if I'm constantly challenging you, and I'm not giving you no leeway, it makes it more fascinating, so to speak.
Okay.
Because to me, unless you just fuckboy, excuse my language, an actual man is no chase.
I agree.
When you just some clown, then you was like, oh, I ain't even worried about, I ain't gonna go over where this should be and go to the next one that he can find is easy. Because me challenging a guy that's a clown or weak, as we would say, is not gonna do nothing for him because he's not ready to be challenged. He's not ready to embrace that part of him that needs to be challenged, that needs to grow.
Okay. I mean, I guess I'm just to a point where I feel like I get tired of people being like, oh, you a good woman, why you single? And I'm like, what? And the first thing is, I hate when people say, why are you single? What do you mean, why? Why can't being single be just because I won't settle? You know, I feel like I watched a lot of people, you know, close to me just settle just because they wanted to be with somebody. And I'm not gonna do it. You know, I think about it all the time. I had a 6-7 year relationship. I could have been married by now. But I refuse to deal with the things that I refuse to deal with. And that's where standards come in. I don't feel like I should have to settle. I don't feel like if I don't want to deal with somebody that got 5, 6 baby mamas, that's my choice. Why do I have to be a bitch because I don't want to deal with you? Because you got multiple kids or multiple baby mamas. And I'm not knocking children because children are a blessing from God. But I will say, when you get to having 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 kids, you are reckless. That's my opinion.
And then they get the mindset of, I got to so all little oats. And a lot of guys who procreate like that, to me, come off like they get pleasure on making babies.
Yes.
I'm like, how you making babies?
But you know what? That brings me to another point. I am learning that a whole lot of people want kids to feel like they've accomplished something in life.
Making it a goal.
It's a goal. And my thing is, this is how I feel about it. If I can't give my child what they need on my own without mama, daddy, auntie, uncle, then I don't need that child. You know what I'm saying? If I'm robbing Peter to pay Paul and then robbing Paul to pay John, then I neglect Peter because I know I owe him, I'm not ready for that.
Right.
You know, the other part is, for me, you know, granted, yeah, I would love to have a mini-me. But I also know my lifestyle. I know I'm on the move. And no, it's not that a child is going to hold you down. But it's certain things you have to adjust when you have a child. And honestly, AJ, I can't say I'm ready to do that. You know, I can't say that.
I think it's just a matter of, I guess to me it seems like it's people just raised so differently.
Okay.
If you come from I'm not trying, this is not everybody, but if you come from a family structure where you got 15,000 siblings, and your mama had about 15,000 baby daddies, you may typically end up being what you saw. So you may be
Okay.
pushing out 15,000 babies with 15,000 baby daddies.
Okay.
So you kind of like repeating the cycle. But then again, people who live through that or something similar in that situation don't necessarily come out that way. Like, you know what? I struggle, so I refuse. I won't be 2 parents, blah, 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 blah. That's just like my situation. I'm single. I come from a single parent home. So my thing is, okay, I know the struggle. I know how it is. I want to be married forever.